the Russian military, they took a very important city in the Donbass called Kupyansk. They took this, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something. Anyways, very important city, and, you know, very embarrassing for the Zelensky junta, the Zelensky regime, that this city has fallen after accepting so much in Western payments. We all know it was, you know, siphoned off to these corrupt billionaires and whatnot. But Zelensky tried to come out and do a 4D chess move. Zelensky came out and said, actually, you know, I know it's been like 3 weeks since we said that, or Russia said that they took Kupyansk, but we never admitted they took Kupyansk. And actually, I, Zelensky, and I'm in Kupyansk today. What? Yeah, I'm not even making this up. He actually did that. He did that. Take a look at this. Everyone knows Kupyansk is gone and many of the surrounding cities are gone. But today he went out and said, today I'm in the Kupyansk sector with our warriors who are getting the job done for Ukraine here. Keep in mind, none of those so-called warriors were actually caught in this videotape. The Russians kept going on about Kupyansk. The reality speaks for itself. I visited our troops and congratulated them. Thank you to each and every warrior. I'm so proud of you. And I thank you to all of our land forces. Today is your day. Now, at some point in this video, I'm not going to show you the full video because it's just stupid. He's like, I'm here in Kupyansk and, you know, we stand strong and everything is okay. So he does this video, you know, he's speaking his broken Ukrainian because he speaks Russian. And you see this, you got this full sign behind him that says Kupyansk, right? That's not what the sign looks like today, because the city has fallen to Russia, and that sign is like halfway standing now. Because after the battle ensued there, the sign was half destroyed. It's not even standing. So they can't even get the sign correct. It's not what it looks like. It's fully there. You see, well, the K isn't there, but you have Upyansk. Okay, so you have Upyansk. And in this video, I thought that they would do like some sort of real 4D chess move where at some point Zelensky says, you know, they'd have like an AI voice over where Zelensky says, today is December 12th and I'm in Kupyansk. The Russians haven't taken it. I thought they'd do some voiceover while they're showing the B-roll footage to make this all more believable. But they don't even do that. They just like have a video of him saying, we're in Kupyansk and everything is okay. And there's no context. There's no time. There's no proof of anything beyond a video claiming that they're in Kupyansk as of December 12th, 2025. But you can see a few things behind them. There's some clear demarcations that show that this was actually a very long time ago. First of all, the sign is still fully intact in this footage. And you have this wired netting behind him. But that didn't stop anyone from questioning the official narrative from Zelensky, who's trying to lie to get more money from Congress and the Europeans. The U.S. Congress, even though Trump said no more fiscal aid to Ukraine, the U.S. Congress in the National Defense Authorization Act last week just approved $400 million more for Ukraine out of your taxpayer dollars. And that didn't stop the media from questioning anything about this. Initially, the media said, Zelensky debunks Russia's claim it occupied Kupyansk with in-person visit. Then they went a step further and they said Zelensky visits Kupyansk as Ukraine retakes parts of the frontline town. And then they went even a step further and they said Zelensky says Ukrainian army has retaken all of Kupyansk now. So because they uploaded this stupid video from however many weeks ago and they just got $400 million from the U.S. taxpayers again, they're putting out this garbage propaganda. It's almost worse than the Israeli propaganda saying, oh, Kupyansk has fallen. You know, don't look at the map. Don't look at the map showing Russia taking Seversk, Huliopol, Pokrovsk, Mirnograd, Vachansk. Don't look at any of that stuff, right? Ignore all of that. But Kupyansk has been taken because Zelensky took a selfie there however many weeks ago. But the claim has been busted because, well, the sign does not look like that any longer. The weather did not look like that on December 12th, the day they claimed they were there. They sent a drone there on December 12th. Doesn't look like that. All right. It just is not what it looks like anymore. Sign's all destroyed. It's a sunny day. It's in Russia's hands. It looks as if Ukrainians themselves unwittingly confirmed the falsity of Zelensky's selfie at the steel in Kupyansk. Some crazy but brave Ukrainian women decided to visit the iconic place the very steel at the entrance to Kupyansk where Zelensky allegedly had previously been seen. As can be seen, the steel in the frame looks completely different from the one Zelensky's photos and videos. Neither the surroundings nor the condition of the object match, but the reality turned out to be different. Just a few seconds after arriving, drones started working over the car in the area, and they realized that staying there was deadly dangerous. Of course, Ukraine stands unanimously think that PR victories that allegedly embarrass Putin equal to victories on the battlefield, as we have seen in Kursk, but the actuality of the situation in this particular case is that this sign is under constant Russian surveillance. Applying a little critical thinking to analysis of Zelensky's alleged visit to a point less than 1.5 kilometers from active Russian position points to the fact that Zelensky's video has been pre-recorded. He treated this conflict as a giant Hollywood production from day one. There's no reason it would change at the critical juncture in this conflict. He desperately needs victories. It doesn't matter if they are real or fake. So apparently, maybe the Ukrainians, I don't know, maybe they just like didn't believe that Zelensky was actually there, so they went and wanted to film it. And well, what they found was actually proof that, well, first of all, there's active drone surveillance. Obviously not safe there right now, but under Russian position, and the sign doesn't look anything like the sign in Zelensky's video, okay? Nothing like it whatsoever. Also, new footage shows that half the sign is gone, and the anti-drone nets have been destroyed around the area, okay? So the anti-drone nets were fully upright and stable. Now you see them here. They're all down and destroyed. Some of them are missing. The flags are missing. You get the idea. They're lying to you. Lying to you. Another war. Lying to you to try and get your monies. Lie you into another war. Nothing else is new. Deep state at its finest. Before you leave, I want to say thank you for the support, because after 2 years of being banned, we are finally back home on YouTube. So be sure to subscribe to our channel and also join as a member on our channel using the link at the top of the description. I rely on the generous support of viewers like yourself to get the truth out to as many people as possible. You can also support the show on Locals or Give Sin Go. The mainstream media and the powers that be are never going to stop attacking us for bringing the truth to as many people as we do. Thank you so much for your support.